Hello fellow YouTubers, welcome to this video, and it is official, the MudlupWWE account is now back up and actually doing stuff. So expect pay-per-view previews, expect pay-per-view results. I will not be doing Raw results, because I feel like that's kind of a waste of time. But I'll be doing some videos like that, so subscribe if you're on here. Anyway, we're going to discuss the Payback preview. I guess we're doing a Payback preview, I'm an idiot. Anyway, we're going to start with the preview, with the pre-show. It's growing up a lot now. Which will be Ryback versus Kalisto for the US Championship. I don't really see a reason why Kalisto should win again. Really don't. Didn't think he was going to win at WrestleMania. Kind of seems like they should just give it to Ryback at this point. If you're going to keep burying him in the... Well, not really burying him, but... If you're going to keep forcing him to work this feud with Kalisto, you got to give him something at some point. Let Ryback win. Then we have Enzo Amore and Colin Cassidy versus the Vaudevillains. Don't quite get why there's no New Day on this show. Sorry, I'm gonna move this chair closer. That way it's less of an obnoxious turn. Don't quite get why there's no New Day on this show, but whatever, maybe one of them's injured or something. I don't know, I haven't heard anything, but regardless, this match, it could really go either way. And I've heard people saying, well, the Vaudevillains should win because they need to win more. Enzo and Cass have already gotten really well over. But I kind of view it the opposite way. Because Enzo and Cass should win because they are more over. Because the Vaudevillains still have time. Realistically, Enzo and Cass can afford the loss because there's really no point in breaking New Day up now. There might be point in breaking them up, I don't know, it's basically May. It might make more sense to break them up in August, or, I don't know, October, but May, it doesn't really serve any purpose. So, you might as well have Enzo and Cass win to lose at the next pay-per-view, to continue a feud until some team, I guess, takes the tag titles, or maybe they forfeit the tag titles, who knows. Then we got Dolph Ziggler versus Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin. Dean Ambrose versus Chris Jericho. Now, if you would have asked me this before WrestleMania, I would have said, oh, this is Dean Ambrose all the way. But I'm thinking something's up. Because they had Chris Jericho win at WrestleMania, and I get why they did that. I mean, obviously, it doesn't make sense, but I can completely get why they did it. Let's bury the TNA guy a little bit. But I'll have more thoughts on that later. Point of all this being, I'm actually picking Jericho to win this. Because why give him the rub of beating AJ Styles and have AJ Styles fight for the title? Because realistically, you gotta figure Reigns is gonna retain, right? Just spoilers. So he's gonna need a heel to fight at the next pay-per-view. So why not Jericho? Moving on, then we have The Miz versus Cesaro. I cannot see The Miz losing this. I mean, I wouldn't pick Zack Ryder to win it, or lose it the next night. But you gotta imagine that they're gonna have a Miz-Zack Ryder feud, like an actual feud. You can't just give him a one-day title run and send him off. You guys do that to Zack Ryder too much. So realistically, I am picking The Miz to win this, probably in some shady technique way with Maurice getting involved. And he's gonna be Intercontinental Champion for a long time this year. Just get used to it, guys. And he might form a tag team with Kevin Owens. I'm probably the first person calling that. Then we have Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens. Speak of the devil. And, if I had to put money on this, I don't really know, because I haven't been watching Raw. So there really is nothing to gauge this off of. You could say Zayn needs to win more, because, he's been on the roster less time, he hasn't really done anything. Kevin Owens, at least, on the other hand, he's beaten Cena clean. He's won the IC title, he's fought for the US title. He's done stuff. But Zayn really hasn't. He fought for the US title once and then got injured. So it depends if they're really planning on ending this feud right now. And I don't think they are, because they'd be kind of silly to end the feud now. So I'm picking Kevin Owens to win this, in a very sneaky way, like he beat Ryback way back when in like October or something, when he like raked him in the eyes and did a pop-up powerbomb. Something like that is what I'm picturing. Sami Zayn hasn't really won anything so far, and I don't really think that's changing anytime soon. We have Charlotte versus Natalya, and I'm picturing a lot of retaining titles this night, but I really don't see Natalya winning this. I mean, wouldn't that be a real slap in the face? Granted, okay. WrestleMania. Oh, there's the women's, well, before WrestleMania, Divas Revolution. We're making the Divas relevant. Oh, let's give them a women's championship. They're going to have a great match that had the worst finish possible. Okay. And then the next night on Raw, they have one women's match. That was a squash match, basically. That is the women's revolution. So it doesn't seem like they're fully behind the women's revolution. So I could really see them being stupid enough to give the belt to to Natalya for no reason. So if I was putting money on it, I'd say Charlotte has to win. There'd be no reason for Natalya to win. But I could see the WWE screwing with us and giving the belt to Natalya. Just saying. Don't shoot me, I'm just the messenger. Then we have Mr. McMahon announcing the Who Controls Raw segment thing. Realistically, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I kind of just assumed that the only reason they had Shane running Raw was to give Triple H some time off TV. So I don't see this continuing. I was surprised when he stayed this long, but realistically, he's already running this show. And Vince has the key to the lockbox, so there'd be no relevance for that storyline. It just seems like they've kind of pushed themselves into a corner. Unless the plan is for Shane to get the key to the lockbox, or just tell people what's in the lockbox. Granted, the lockbox hasn't come up ever again. It was mentioned the one time, way back in, February? And then it never got brought up again. But realistically, I see Stephanie and Triple H coming back into power. And you all need to just deal with that. Just get used to it. Because if they're not going to lose the match at WrestleMania, then there's no way they're going to lose their power until at least SummerSlam. So, buckle up. And then we have Roman Reigns versus AJ Styles. And I'm going to be this guy. I'm going to be a little different here. But I'm picturing Roman Reigns winning this. But I'm not saying it having anything to do with the Bullet Club. And here's why. Hear me out. You just introduced all three of these guys. For one, it made no sense to give AJ Styles _1 contendership. None. Okay, because I know a lot of fans know who he is, but a lot of fans don't. Like, realistically, I've never watched TNA like once or twice. Never got into it. AJ Styles seems like a cool guy. Love his haircut. But he did just debut in the Royal Rumble. Then you have him lose at WrestleMania. So far he's lost just about every important match he's been in. And then you're going to give him this match. So, are they just going to bury this guy? I mean, I don't like the term bury, but it kind of seems like they're doing that. Like they're just kind of flinging crap at him until he doesn't get back up. I don't see him winning this. I don't see him losing because of the Bullet Club or Finn Balor. I don't see it. Because, for one, it's too obvious. You know who they want to win. Like WrestleMania, when Dean Ambrose lost to Lesnar. We all knew that they wanted Lesnar to win. That they were just using Ambrose to elevate him up more. And yet, for some reason, we all got it put in our heads, oh, well, Ambrose is going to win. And remember, I called that. On my main channel, you can see the video where I say, Dean Ambrose isn't going to win. He should win. He isn't. Realistically, we all need to expect that AJ Styles is going to lose. He's going to lose clean. And then maybe afterwards, the Bullet Club will come out to help him beat down Reigns. And I could see if you're, really stretching the storyline. If you want to stretch it, you're going to have AJ be like, no, guys, no, we're not like that. Because AJ is a face, Bullet Club, I don't know, I haven't seen him on TV at all. But they just got introduced. They're not going to be the key factor in this match. they're not. The last time I can think that happened, Shield debut, and before that, it was way back when, like, Brett DiBiase debuted, and then never showed back up on TV. So you really can't expect this. In my opinion, what's going to happen is Reigns is going to win, Bullet Club's going to come out, AJ's going to talk him out of it, like, no, don't attack him, because you can't turn him heel yet. He hasn't really been established as a face that well yet. And then you're going to have, maybe they'll disobey him and start attacking Reigns a little bit, and then we'll see probably the Usos come out. You guys excited for this yet? This is Payback. Payback for all of you who thought that WWE was going to change. Because they're not going to. Overall, though, yeah, all the matches look decent on paper. I mean, Ziggler, Corbin, I don't know how that's going to go. But aside from that, they all look like they could be decent. It probably won't be a bad show, but you're all thinking too much about it. It's going to go just like we originally think it's going to go down. Reigns is going to win clean. They're still going to try to push him as a face. Have him get beat down a little bit, have the Usos make the save, because now the Usos aren't getting over as faces anymore either. So, maybe we'll see Dean Ambrose run out there if he wins. But maybe that's what they'll do. Maybe they'll have Dean Ambrose run out, have Jericho run out. Then we can set up like a fatal 4-way at the next pay-per-view. But I don't see that happening. Realistically, Reigns wins, Bullet Club comes out, AJ talks him out of it, then they do it anyway. That way there's a little bit of tension there. It's like, oh, are they on AJ's side? But they're still going to be faces. So if you've enjoyed the video, like, comment, share, subscribe. Comment with your thoughts. For real, I want to read these. Because I would love to hear you guys saying I'm completely wrong. And subscribe because I guess maybe Monday I'll be doing a review. Maybe I'll do it Sunday night. My schedule at work changed. So we'll see. But anyway, like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm out.